Hello everybody and welcome to an absolutely massive TensorFlow/machine learning/artificial intelligence course. Now please stick with me for this short introduction as I am going to give you a lot of important information regarding the course content, the resources for the course, and what you can expect after going through this. Now first, I will tell you who this course is aimed for. So this course is aimed for people that are beginners in machine learning and artificial intelligence, or maybe have a little bit of understanding but are trying to get better, but do have a basic fundamental knowledge of programming and Python. So this is not a course you're going to take if you haven't done any programming before or if you don't know any Python syntax in general. It's going to be highly advised that you understand the basic syntax behind Python, as I'm not going to be explaining that throughout this course. Now let's get into the course breakdown and talk about exactly what you're going to learn and what you can expect from this course. So as this course is geared towards beginners and people just getting started in the machine learning and AI world, we're going to start by breaking down exactly what machine learning and artificial intelligence is. So talking about what the differences are between them, the different types of machine learning, reinforcement learning, for example, versus neural networks versus simple machine learning. We're going to go through all those different differences, and then we're going to get into a general introduction of TensorFlow. Now, for those of you that don't know, TensorFlow is a module developed and maintained by Google, which can be used within Python to do a ton of different scientific computing, machine learning, and artificial intelligence applications. So we're going to be working with that through the entire tutorial series, and after we do that general introduction to TensorFlow, we're going to get into our core learning algorithms. Now, these are the learning algorithms that you need to know before we can get further into machine learning. They build a really strong foundation, they're pretty easy to understand and implement, and they're extremely powerful. After we do that, we're going to get into neural networks, discuss all the different things that go into how neural networks work, how we can use them, and then do a bunch of different examples. And then we're going to get into some more complex aspects of machine learning and artificial intelligence and get to convolutional neural networks, which can do things like image recognition and detection. And then we're going to get into recurrent neural networks, which are going to do things like natural language processing, chatbots, text processing, all those different kinds of things. And finally, end it off with reinforcement learning. Now, in terms of resources for this course, there are a ton, and what we're going to be doing to make this really easy for you and for me is doing everything through Google Collaboratory. Now, if you haven't heard of Google Collaboratory, essentially it's a collaborative coding environment that runs an IPython notebook in the cloud on a Google machine where you can do all of your machine learning for free. So you don't need to install any packages, you don't need to use pip, you don't need to get your environment set up. All you need to do is open a new Google Collaboratory window and you can start writing code. And that's what we're going to be doing in this series. So with that being said, I'm very excited to get started. I hope you guys are as well. And let's go ahead and get into the content.